Hey you, welcome back to my channel. So today I have my auger, so you know what that means, some heavy planting. So stick around and enjoy this video. Okay, so that is my shade garden. So I want to give you kind of an insight of where I am. In between me and my neighbor's house, there's this cute little, it's called Little Free Library. It says take a book and share a book. And it's really great. Neighbors love it, utilize it, kids enjoy it. And so I'm thinking I'm gonna paint this, well, there's no shadow, paint this black so it blends in with the rest of the pole. I put up this fence here, and I have some fountain grass I'm gonna put along the sides and some pampas grass this big because there's some utility and there's a sewer drain, and so I'm hoping the grass will kind of hide the boxes and kind of soften up the edges. And then maybe I can put either cardboard or gravel or something a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, and maybe like an annual there, something that maybe climbs up the fence or whatnot. So I'm going to plant these today, and I think it'll look really good. So the first thing I have is fountain grass, or pennisetum, and it's ornamental, and I think that has little pinkish flowers, or I'm not sure what they're called, but it likes full sun, and the first year I'm supposed to keep it moist. I wanted to show you what Tennessee red clay looks like. It's very beautiful. And this actually is not too rocky here, I'm surprised. But usually it's packed like 50% of rocks, but this is really, really good soil. Alright, there's one down. Now I have 4 more to go. And while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and show you. See, that was the fountain grass. And that's fountain grass. This is pampas grass. And it has big white, feathery looking things. That's pretty. And it also likes full sun, and I'm going to water it twice a week and just go moist for the first year. And it's cold hardy from 10 to 0, which is then 1 to 6. And they get really big. It says spacing 6 to 8 feet. So that's why I have them spaced out pretty far. And the library right here is going to be my focal point. So I'll show you after all of these get planted. Y'all, it's starting to lead into summer, so this is a friendly PSA to stay hydrated, drink your water. It helps. Okay, so put a very little fertilizer in there, and I'm going to water the grasses in, and then I'll show you what they look like. Okay, I got them all planted and watered in. We have the fountain grass and the 2 pampas grasses back there. And I think it looks so good, and I think the black spray paint just brings it all together, and I hope people enjoy reading and sharing books that they love. I'll give you a little update since I'm over here in the shade garden. Look at this beautiful yellow rose. It has so many pretty flowers and buds, and a yellow rose is actually my favorite color rose. This sunflower is doing magnificent. The nasturtium next to it is doing great. All of the begonias have bloomed out. This beautiful white flower. This is the Empress Wu hosta, the blue angel, all of our hostas, the pieris, the Japanese Andromeda. It's doing fantastic. The ferns, look how big the coleus have gotten. They look so good. The caladium look great. This is the japonica. Look how pretty these ferns are. The autumn ferns. And yeah, that's the shade garden. So I have everything planted. Let's go up to the front yard. So I have everything watered in. Don't forget the 2 Bordeaux on the side. The gardenias looking good. Look at this verbena. Holy moly. It's doing great. The cranesbill underneath there. The oxalis is looking big. Oh, and this is a new addition, y'all. I got a trellis for these this vine right here, and this was just happened to come out of. I didn't plant it; it just came out. So I was like, okay. So and it's already like halfway up the thing, and I think it looks really pretty there. Okay, let's go over here. Show you this planter up here. It is beautiful. Look how big the. That's just, you know, it speaks for itself. I don't have to say anything. Just beautiful. Okay, the petunias that I started from seed, they are bigger. They have not bloomed yet, but I just hit them with the Proven Winners water soluble. Hopefully fertilizing them will promote them to bloom. The salvia are pushing out purple spikes again, which is great. And look how big it's starting to fill out. Look how big this ipomea is. The black velvet, I think, and then the double white begonias. I just think that's a beautiful contrast. So let's go. Well, I'm over here. We'll show you the side garden. Look how pretty. Got some rudbeckia, black-eyed Susans popping out now, and the poppies. All right, now let's head to the backyard. All right, we are outside. The lavender is doing good. Basil's still doing good. The celosia is doing good. And our tomato plant. Let me show you this gaillardia. Whoa! Isn't that so pretty? So cool. It's big. And I know I feel like I show you this all the time, but I want you to just see how tall the morning glory is getting. Oh my gosh! It's growing on the side of the house. Wow. So I went to my precious mama's house and she gave me some goodies. She gave me this plant, it's bare root, but it's called a spiderwort. And if you don't know what that is, you probably could look it up or Google the images. But if you see these little, those are flowers, they're buds, and they're purple. And I believe they open up in the morning. So I'm going to plant this, and she also gave me, they're called Lily of the Valley, I believe. And they come in these little pods here, kind of look like very small watermelon. But if you shake it, there's seeds in there, and this is what the seeds look like. They're like little black seeds. So yeah, now I just have to figure out where to plant them. And I don't want this to be like a update or progress video because the last thing I'll show you, I think. So look at the espalier. It's looking so good. Almost all of them have reached the eye hook. And this one will, if I straighten it out. Very cool. Yeah, so the espalier is looking fantastic. So you win some and you lose some in the garden. This, even though this hydrangea does have a little bit of green on it, it's just struggling. That's where, this is how it's supposed to be. So I'm going to uproot it, and I'm going to, I think, put the spider wort here, kind of fill in that area. It'll be purple. It'll look good up against the lemon coral sedum and the juga and the purple clematis. And I think this will be a fantastic place for it. So let's take the hydrangea up and then plant the spider wort in there. Okay, so I changed my mind. I'm not going to pull that hydrangea. I want to give it, it's just going to stay there. I'm going to give it a chance. So I'm actually going to put the spider wort over here along the fence because it spreads. So hopefully it will take this, fill in this border. Okay, y'all are going to think I'm crazy today. So I changed my mind once again. It's going to go in between my clematis, Virginia creeper, the hydrangea. So it's going to go right there. All right, well, it's a little limp, but it will stand up a little bit on its own, but I think it'll fill in this area really pretty, and it's, like I said, little purple flowers. So now I'm thinking of putting let's walk over here. This lavender, it is dead, so I am going to pull that up. Okay, but I think I'm going to put the lily. This is a lily of the Nile, which is like little white clusters. I think I'm going to put the lily of the valley all through this rock and kind of just everywhere in between this cool tone garden right through here. Because remember, this is dianthus and they're white too. Okay, so I got the lily all planted through there and around. And then I took that dead lavender up. But you know what? That one, I don't think we're missing. Oh my goodness, they're crazy. Let's say hi to our fish friends. They're all in there, all 5. We just fed them the other day, but the lily pad's looking really good and big. Look at the forget-me-nots. They should be blooming pretty soon. They're gonna be blue. There's one there, one over there, one there. The patient, I think it's gonna look really good. Look at this cool thing. It's really pretty. I don't know how close it's going to let me get to it. Wow. Oh, remember all those hostas I took away? Well, we have one coming back up. So I'm going to have to, maybe the next video up or transplant that and put it in the shade garden. Look at our blueberries. They're getting bigger. Our raspberry, it's getting a lot bigger. And then our blackberries are getting big too. Yeah, everything's looking really great. Gotta show you this planter. It looks beautiful. I forgot what that was called. I always call them purple queens, but this one like kind of spill out. Gonna show you that, and look at this. It's gotten huge. It's almost as big as that tall one right here. It looks so So pretty. Y'all, do you want to see something so precious? Let me see if I can spot one. We have so many frogs and we hear them at night. Well, I think they had a lot of babies. I don't know if you can see. It's skittish right now. There's one. Look how tiny, look how cute. They're like all over. Oh, there's one underneath that. Oh, I love that. This is a cardinal plant or lobelia, and they'll get really tall red spikes, and hummingbirds absolutely love them. I just fed the koi, so they should be happy. Look who it is. Friends, where's your friends at? Have a bumble on the lavender. Isn't that precious? I also forgot to say I am going to water back here. This is Sunday, so it's kind of like my fertilized day, and we're not supposed to get rain until Thursday. We've been getting a lot of rain here recently, but I'm actually going to use my hose link and water everything, and especially the annuals, the containers, and pot and stuff that's in pots and stuff like that too. All right, well, I'm so sorry for this crazy video. Give me a like, comment, subscribe, click this next video, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye, y'all.